Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is the Transformers R.E.D. Thundercracker. That is robot enhanced design. Now, this is an interesting line of figures from Hasbro. That's Transformers, but it is Transformers that don't transform. They're just more action figures, more like action figures. So far, I've been really psyched about this. I think it's a really cool line that takes you through the world of Transformers. It's not one particular series or type. It really takes you through everything. So this one is kind of the Gen 1 Thundercracker. The latest wave, other two figures are from Transformers Prime. Of course, we'll be checking those out. But I think it's been pretty neat. It's like a nice, varied amount of figures from throughout the Transformers history. This is new packaging. We haven't seen this before. This is different than what came before. Similar, but doesn't have as much just kind of random plastic stuff. I do like the initiative of less waste for the Hasbro figures. Alright, let's get Thundercracker's wings on. I don't think it matters which way they go. Pretty simple. Now there's been, so I think there was a Starscream, Coronation Starscream, which is a similar figure, but obviously has a little bit more detail and extras than this one. Let's do our stand test like I usually like to do. It's no problem. All right, movement on this one. We got toe, up and down, knee. Well, nothing the lower leg bends. Knee is a double join. Upper left thigh does twist. Hip has got full movement. Let's see about the waist. How's the waist move? Yep, side to side, and we do get some back and forth as well. Arms, full movement on that. That's not too surprising. Elbow is a double join. And then wrist bends a little, but not a ton. And then head, get back and forth, and some up and down. All right, so movement's pretty solid. As far as depiction of Thundercracker, it's a solid take on the character. It does feel, it captures the Gen 1 vibe. I love the smirk on the face, which I remember always being a thing of Thundercracker. He was kind of always the, I don't know, I just remember him always having that smirk and smug kind of look on his face. It feels solid. This is a figure that really does feel solid and cool as far as that. Some good detail. I don't know if this is supposed to bend, but it feels a little retro, like it should transform because of that. Not complaining. And I don't think there's anything particularly standing out special on this. Some of these do have like some hidden stuff that's pretty cool. The chest comes off. That seems to be about it from what I can tell. But overall, like, it's a nice depiction of the character and the figure of the character. We get 2 extra hands with his hands actually open that you can put in, and other extras are him blasting away, which kind of works, but might be a little bit heavy and weighs him down a bit. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Hey, that one stayed. As I said, overall, it feels like a nice depiction of the character. Looks good, captures it really well. The painting, I think, is pretty solid. Things that can actually stand out to me is the end of the barrels don't just go from black or a blue to black. There's like a taper on it that kind of makes it look like it's been fired with lasers. As I said, the smirk on the face is really good. The blue is captured really well. The lines on the back are pretty solid. This one actually has some slight issues of coloring on the back. The front looks like it's got a little bit of issues as well. But overall, I'm pretty happy. Like they're basically action figure versions of Transformers. A little bit more, bigger than like the reaction figures. Obviously, much more poseable. And yeah, I mean, I like the line. I think it's a pretty cool line and pretty cool addition to what Hasbro's been doing. If you want yours, you can get it. We got a link underneath this video. It is to Hasbro Pulse, which I believe is the only place you can get these right now. And beyond that, if you want the latest Transformer news, we're all waiting for the who to take over the comic line. You can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.